Hi, I'm Rida Khan with Style TV for Business of Beauty.
Hi Rita, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. So I'm super excited. As you can hear, Chicago is really excited to see Style TV come back.
Yes.
We like Esquire TV, but not as much as we do Style. So
Right.
we were talking a little bit on the panel today about how you were going to be taking it a little bit further than just the fashion, just the beauty. It's going to be really more industry based. So can you talk a little bit more about that?
Yes, I've always felt as if we in I was with Fashion TV before, and that's more European, and I always felt that here in United States we do see celebrities, we do see their lines, we do see lines, and we do see celebrity designers, but we don't see what's really in the back end of everything. This is really going to be very focused on the actual industry, what happens behind the scenes, what happens obviously on stage as well, a lot of runway focus. And, you know, obviously it's going to have its glitz and glamour, but it's also going to have the brutal industry, more similar to, you know, Devil Wears Prada times, I think, 10. So,
Nice.
so
one of my favorite movies, Devil Wears Prada times 10 sounds even better.
Mine too. So, I mean, there's a lot of drama. There's a lot that really, people, just normal people would love to know, and, you know, aspiring designers and everybody, because, I mean, I came in from the finance industry and I just really went in not knowing anything. And, you know, Devil Wears Prada is the only thing that I ever saw. So that's really the only exposure that I had. So it's really, I feel like everybody really needs to know. And it's going to be very interesting for them to know how this industry really works, and how brutal it is and how glamorous it is as well. So there's a lot of glamour that goes around that, you know, normal person does not see either. So it's going to be, you know, I feel like good both ways. So looking forward to that.
Nice. So I know you talked on the tech panel today. So
Yes.
tell me about what the tech component is. You kind of touched on some of that.
Yes.
If you can tell us, that would be really helpful.
You know, there's a lot that's still developing. So and there's a lot that I cannot touch on, but I will just give you guys a general gist that, you know, we're very, and I mean, I myself have been one of the pioneers in the fashion industry when it comes to technology. So my focus almost always is going to be technology. I don't think I can take that element out of myself, which is why I'm always, you know, looking for the up and coming and, you know, what's new in technology. We are going to be focused very much on digital. It is actually one of our distribution modes other than traditional cable, is going to be digital. Exactly how, again, you know, it's obviously going to be through apps, through our website, through streaming live, through YouTube, through possibly Netflix, and, you know, many other elements that we're still sort of underway. So I would rather wait to name that, because I don't know how they're going to go. And that's the thing with tech, you know, it's when you experience these things, you just don't know how it's going to be.
Yeah, a lot of people say, I'm launching my website next month. And then
I know.
months later, I'm launching my next
And that's just a website. So,
yeah,
you know, that's something that's been done before. But I mean, a lot of this is new. It's new to a lot of people. I feel like a lot of television landscape is changing. It's becoming more digital. How exactly? There's a lot of developments going on, but again, you know, some test, some fail. So it's I think something for all of us to see in the next 5 years.
Well, we're all holding our breath, waiting.
I am
for
too.
it
Yes.
to come.
Yes.
So we have to stay in connection. I need to know
absolutely.
all that's going on, and I'm sure my readers and watchers would love to know.
Oh, absolutely.
You know,
Absolutely.
again, my love, of course, is the beauty industry, and I do a lot of that teaching and speaking and workshops with artists. Like,
Yes.
how do they manage themselves as business people?
Yes.
Because they're such great artists.
It is, you know, I mean, I'll tell you, it can be very challenging as well, because when I entered the industry, I was more of a business person, and I felt like we were always butting heads with the artists, which are more, you know, creative and designers, because they really do see certain things from a very different angle, which we don't. And they're very proud of their work, rightfully so, because they are artists. Exactly.
Every piece is my baby.
So but when you look at it more from a business perspective, it's like, okay, how would you sell it? What would the marketing element be? What would be the price point, and a million other things. So
it's girl and me ask those same questions.
So it's interesting, to really see how that goes, which is actually, it's interesting you bring that up, because that's one of the components that makes this industry very challenging and difficult as well, which is why we have so many aspiring designers that I feel like they just don't know how to really make it or what to change to really make it.
Starving artists.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So but there's so many people doing so well, so I cannot wait to see how they get highlighted and how are we going to be able to follow some of the journeys of really up-and-comers as well?
I'm going to try.
Okay.
So let's see. But yes, and that's the thing, where if you really focus on the industry, there is a lot that goes on. It's the established designers. You go and ask people like Ralph Lauren, okay, what did you do? What were your struggles? Because I feel like sometimes, when you glamorize someone, you really don't realize the struggles that they go through. And it's very hard to believe that it was really a smooth sail, because it's really not. So I feel like just people would relate, just because I feel like that's where everybody is. We all have our struggles, and just because you have a struggle doesn't mean it's the end of the world. And just because you feel like quitting today doesn't mean that it's going to be like that tomorrow. So sometimes it's really just tweaking things and just moving forth. So
being flat and agile is often
exactly, not taking no for an answer, even from yourself. So
thank you.
Yes, you're welcome.
I'm so appreciative of taking your time today.
Thank you so
great
much.
Conversation with you. I thoroughly enjoyed your panel.
Thank you
so much.
Thank you so much.
And I'll definitely be in contact to
yes, we will be.
See what's going on.
Yes, stay tuned.
Thank you so much. Stay tuned.
Bye.